Hi guys, welcome. My name is Sam, and welcome to NgenGaming. This is my brand new channel. Throughout the coming months and weeks, or years and days, whatever, I will be bringing you quite a lot of FIFA content, and even Forza and maybe Formula One and that sort of thing. So welcome. I hope you enjoy. This video is just in the background. I should add first, Spurs v Arsenal. It is the North London derby this weekend. So just to celebrate that, being a Spurs fan, there you go, Arsenal fans. Go and spend some money. There is just a gameplay in the background. Tottenham v Arsenal. It's a pretty good gameplay actually. It ends pretty good. So yeah, welcome. This video is just going to be about transfer news and the transfers that have taken place in the Barclays Premier League so far this season. So to start off, the first, signing that I'm going to talk about is, and I didn't think I would say this, but Arsenal. They still haven't spent any money, and they have gone in and brought Matteo Flamini back from AC Milan on a free transfer. Is this going to strengthen the Arsenal squad? No. Stupid idea from Mr. Wenger there, and stupid signing if you ask me. So, yeah, no disrespect to Arsenal fans, but seriously, your manager needs to flash his cash a bit. Or splash his cash, whichever way you want to say it. Yeah. So, the next one, which is quite a surprising one, and fair play to this club for buying Stephen Corker. Cardiff. Well done, Cardiff. They've made a very good signing out of Spurs for £10 million. That just shows how much money Cardiff had to play with this season. Obviously being promoted and champions of the Championship last season. And obviously bringing in Gary Medel as well from Sevilla. And with bringing in the fantastic named Andreas Cornelius from FC Copenhagen for £10 million. So, I mean, just out of those three players, they've spent £33 million, which is I mean, it's looking good for the Championship clubs when they're promoted. Obviously, their owner, the Malaysian guy, puts in quite a lot of money to the club, which is good. Nice to see that that a chairman is looking after his manager and looking after the club. And you should be thanking me, Cardiff fans, because you've never heard a Bristol City fan talk about your club like that. So, on to the next club and next batch of signings. We're going to move on to Chelsea. So, Samuel Eto'o has been reunited with Mr. Mourinho from their time at Inter Milan. A free transfer, it's a good free transfer for Chelsea. And Samuel Eto'o has taken something like a £10 million drop in his wages to £7 million. Isn't that just horrible? £7 million he's being paid. That's just like, that is just nothing, is it? He should be one sad guy. On to the next signing, as that just angers me that I think he actually moaned about his wages being dropped by something like £10 million. Considering that last season he was like the highest played. Right, I'll say that again. Highest paid player in the world, and I think the highest paid player ever. So yeah, shame on him if that was true. On to the next signing, and Chelsea. Why did you have to go and steal Willian from us? Being a Spurs fan, obviously we wanted Willian very much, but well done Chelsea. They bidded the highest, so they got him from Angie Makalaka on a £35 million deal. So, well done to them. He's going to be a very good signing come next season. Or this season. On to Crystal Palace. Right. I saw Crystal Palace play on Tuesday. I'm a Bristol City fan, so I went to Ashton Gate to watch it. They were absolutely crap. Bristol City absolutely outplayed Crystal Palace. Yeah, their team, fair enough, wasn't as good as it should be. It wasn't their strongest team, but they were crap. Elliot Grandin, crap. Wilbraham, crap. Neil Alexander, they brought him in from Rangers on a loan. Waste of bloody time. Just ridiculous, and it's a good job they did bring in Grandin on loan. On a free, because bloody hell, he did nothing. And obviously their main signing this season was Dwight Gale. Now what frustrates me is that we had Albert Adoma, who I believe is same ability, if not better, than Dwight Gale. I don't really rate Dwight Gale that much, because I've seen him play once against Bristol City for Peterborough, and he really wasn't that good. Crystal Palace have paid £5.3 million for him, and Middlesbrough pay something like £1 something million for Adoma. It's just ridiculous. They really need to sort out, and I think sort out the valuation of players, because I think it was Wenger who said it today in a press conference, or it might have been yesterday, I'm not too sure. It's Friday today, so I'm not entirely sure when it was, but I totally agree with him when he says the valuation of players these days are just totally ridiculous. He believes that there's only 3 or 4 players in the world at the moment that you should be paying over £50 million for. I totally agree with Arsene Wenger on that one. So, on to the next club that have made interesting signings. Well, Hull, fantastic signing, bringing in Tom Huddleston from Tottenham. Hopefully he can score his goal and cut his hair. And obviously Liverpool made a very good signing on a free in the shape of Kolo Touré. That's really good. And obviously their best signing this season has to be Simon Mignolet. He has been absolutely brilliant ever since he came from Sunderland. He's just been fantastic. He shone as soon as he stepped between the sticks this season. So yeah, and on to the next team, which is obviously the pooey Manchester City. Both Manchester clubs are pooey, by the way. First signing, they've had 4 very expensive signings, 4 very highly rated signings. But their first signing was Jesus Navas, or Jesus Navas, if you want to call him that, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, Jesus Navas. £17.6 million Manchester City paid for him. For the Spaniard, he is a very, very good winger, very good player. I haven't seen him play very much, apart from FIFA. So yeah, most of my knowledge of players, and I think most of the knowledge of like teenagers in the world of footballers, comes from FIFA these days. So yeah, don't know much about him, but I'm sure he's going to be a very, very good signing considering how much he cost Manchester City to buy. On to the next player, we have Alvaro Negredo, who I believe he scored against Cardiff in their 3-2 loss last week. Brilliant win that for Cardiff, and that surely has lowered Manchester City's confidence going in for the championship race. That was 3 points that they really, really needed, and I'm sure that will be a big factor come the end of the season, that loss at the Cardiff City Stadium. So, Alvaro Negredo, he's a good player. £23 million, I don't know, maybe slightly less I think he's worth, but a lot of people have said that I've spoken to, he's worth more. He's completely underrated as a player. I don't think he is. I think he's finely rated as he is now, but I suppose he proved himself in playing for a team like Sevilla. It's not easy playing for a team like Sevilla in the Liga BBVA. So I'm sure that's going to be a good signing for them. And obviously Stefan Jovetic and Fernandinho, both players I'm not going to talk about too much because I don't know much about them. Fernandinho, £40 million from Shakhtar Donetsk. Don't have a clue who he was until I watched Sky Sports News. And same with Jovetic, really. Jovetic I've known for quite a long time. I've heard his name pop up in conversation and on FIFA and that sort of thing, but I've never really seen him play. So I'm not really going to go into anything too deep. considering that I have not seen him play before. So, Arsenal. Sorry, we've already done Arsenal. They only made one signing and didn't even pay anything. So, we are going to go on to our last team. And that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry, not our last team, our penultimate team, so second from last. Swansea City. They have made a fantastic signing, I reckon, in the shape of Wilfred Boney. Or Bonnie, or Bonnet, or whatever you want to call him. Bonnet. Yeah, Wilfred the car bonnet. For some reason, all of the commentators on TV have called him Bonnie. But surely if it was Bonnie, it would be B-O-N-N-Y or B-O-N-N-I-E. Maybe it's just me being pedantic, but it's Boney. So yeah, Wilfred Boney, £14 million from Vitesse, I think it's pronounced, or Vitesse of the two. I should just say Vitesse. From the Ivory Coast, very good signing. He's already proved that he's going to score a few this season. Obviously, John Joe Shelvey has gone to Swansea from Liverpool for £5.9 million. He doesn't speak like that, but you know, Liverpool, Scouse, yeah. So yeah, I reckon that's a good signing as well, considering that he gave away like a penalty last week. The referee said it wasn't a penalty when it was a penalty, and then gave a penalty for something that wasn't a penalty, but they're both Shelvey, so nice one, Shelvey. On to Tottenham, final club, my club in the Premier League. We start off with the man Roberto Soldado. Off to Tottenham from Valencia for £30 million. He's already proved himself in the Premier League, if you ask me. He's looking absolutely brilliant. Doesn't get involved much in the games, but just proves that he can score goals. And yeah, so that's really... And obviously Paulinho and Eric Lamela, both great players coming in for Spurs there, and they've spent a lot of money this summer, so good on them. So thank you very, very much for watching, guys. We're just going to see out this penalty shootout between Spurs and Arsenal. I think Arsenal just hit the post. Spurs have scored both of their penalties, and we'll see if Arteta can score. And he goes and hits the post as well, so not good for Arsenal there. Maybe they need to make a few signings. Sorry, Arsenal fans. Obviously, Bale's not going to miss, and obviously Bale, he's on his way to Real Madrid by the looks of things, so that's £85 million back in the bank of Tottenham. And Olivier Giroud sends Lloris the wrong way. And so, who's stepping up? I believe it's Vertonghen. It is Vertonghen to step up and smash it home to beat Arsenal on penalties. Is it going to end up like that in the North London derby? No, because there's no penalties in the league, obviously. But I do think Spurs will thrash Arsenal at the Emirates 3-0. That's not really a thrashing, but I really do think that they'll give Arsenal something to think about. So thank you very much for watching, guys.